Welcome back to episode 7 of Cozy Cloud Media Podcast with your host, Veana. And we are in my kitchen making soup because it is soup season. I'm making a weird recipe. It's gnocchi soup, gnocchi leek soup with no chicken. I'm starting to adjust into my daily routine, which is like waking up, going to work, going home, things like that. I feel like the older I get and the more okay with being alone that I am, the less I tolerate things that I used to tolerate. And I feel like a lot of people talk about this, but like, let's really talk about it. Like, you become unattracted to things that used to attract you, which is good because some of those things were toxic. Some of those things were like not, helping you in the end. I realized that I'm not attracted to somebody who wants to be toxic and wants to be seen as somebody who's like, yeah, like I break people's hearts and don't care because I'm just that type of person. Like, babe, go to therapy, get healed. Like, and there's just some people who are okay with being unhealed. And then I just tell people, like, stay away from those people. Like, stay away from people who are okay with, like, being, I don't know, like a shitty person. I actually like the idea of like wanting to heal and be better and like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but well, I don't know. I know it's not just me, but like, I don't know. I don't understand why that's such like a foreign concept for some people. I feel like my younger self would not believe like where my life is right now and the positions that I've put myself in. Honestly, not even just my younger self. Well, yeah, my younger self, but my first year in college self wouldn't believe where I am right now. My second year college self, my 20-year-old self wouldn't believe where I am right now. I'm only 26, and the one thing that I will say, I feel like the reason why my mindset is more open than the average 26-year-old is because of the amount of psychedelics that I took. Because I feel like I definitely was walking in a daze, per se, when it comes to my life. And then when I took all these like shroom trips to just like get to know myself and just to understand myself, I feel like I unlocked a little thing a little too much. And like once you are like open to it, it's very hard to not see it. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is put the garlic in the pan. Give me one moment as I put the veggies in the pan. Okay, so the veggies just went in the pan. Okay, so I ended up making some gnocchi leek chicken soup, some chicken gnocchi leek soup, and it was amazing. It tasted so good. But now we're gonna clean up my kitchen and talk. So yeah. Okay, so this is something that has been super helpful for me, but you cannot force the idea of healing onto somebody who is not ready to heal. You cannot sit there and plan out and fix something that they do not want to fix because it can be a temporary band-aid over a deeper wound. So they could be hearing you, seeing the change that you're making, but they in themselves could not be ready to make that change that you've made. Let them navigate how they need to heal on their journey, on their path. There's nothing you can do about it. And I feel like I talk about this a lot, but it's true. When you stop trying to heal other people and you start focusing on yourself, I feel like when I was in my unhealed phase, I wanted to fix everyone else's problems because I was so afraid of what it would be like to sit and fix my own issues that I just refused. I refused. I was always the therapist for my friends. Never did I think to become the therapist for myself. I think one of my biggest accomplishments too is learning how to navigate through tough circumstances and situations without calling my friends every 2 seconds for them to help me versus me learning how to do it on my own. Sometimes you will not get the apology that you want. Heal anyways. Sometimes that person is not going to have a conversation of closure. Heal anyways. Sometimes that person is not going to understand how they affected you and how they hurt you. Heal anyways. Don't wait for that sorry. Don't wait for that conversation. Don't wait for the realization that will never come. Heal anyways. I had to stop waiting for these conversations with people who were not ready to have them or didn't want to have them. I was waiting for other people to apologize for their actions when in reality, some people will never ever apologize for how they hurt you and how they treated you and how they made you feel. It's up to you to heal that part of you, which sucks because it's like, I did not ask for this, and yet I have to heal this version of me because somebody else wasn't ready to either be with me, heal with me, or love me. And that's crazy to me. This is exactly where I wanted to be. Like, this is exactly what I wanted to be. Like, I did not expect myself to be in my dream apartment with a stable job, being completely single and being okay with being alone. I think one of my biggest things is since I was 14, being alone romantically seems like it sucks at first because when you're so used to romantic like relationships constantly and not having it, it feels like you're missing out on something. But with the song Everybody's Falling in Love and I'm Falling Behind, it's weird to know that I was in a relationship that completely changed my brain's chemistry because other people might think like, girl, you haven't changed at all, like you're still the same person. But like my mindset in itself feels like it's progressed, and yet I feel like I've lost something at the same time. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but growing up feels like you're progressing yet you're losing something at the same time. And I'm not exactly sure what that is, but losing the youth that I had, I don't know.